Greetings, folks. This is Mason Weaver. Welcome to another segment of Stay Right or Be Left. Thank you for subscribing and for your support. There's a little bell down below. You tap that bell, you'll get a notification of all of my upcoming videos when I go live and when I do my recorded ones. So tap that and stay in tune as we go into 2019 and further to discuss liberalism and its effects on our country. Today I want to talk about that. We spend an awful lot of time debating what liberals say, trying to correct them, trying to educate them, trying to make them understand how their actions are going to affect all of us. And we spend a lot of frustration, a lot of energy trying to redirect their thought patterns. And folks, that's a waste of our time, and it allows them to win because we stop discussing the truth among ourselves, educating our own children, our own influence. We spend a lot of time trying to educate people who are already educated. Liberals know they will not get what we want. Liberals do not want what we want. So to debate a liberal about the effects of the climate change legislation or the tax raising or the closing of business and the regulation of business, to debate whether Trump is a racist or whether he's mean-spirited, to debate whether we need a wall, that is foolishness. We know we need a wall, and they know what a wall would do. They do not want what a wall will do. They want the opposite. So they throw things up to us. Illegal immigrants is now an illegal word some places. You cannot say illegal immigrants. And we know it's illegal to cross the border without authority. That's illegal. So why debate that with a grown adult person? They know the difference. But it gets us tied up in knots. And we start debating, and you never win an argument because they keep deflecting. If you say, well, they're bringing in cocaine. Well, what about this? What about that? That's their technique. Let's stop playing the game. We're not going to convince them. We have to control them and rule over them. You see how they're treating Trump? We should have treated Obama the same way. But we're too ashamed. We're too afraid of what they're going to call us. We should have impeached Obama. We know we should have. He was stealing from us, lying to us, make us more socialists, bringing in these homosexual rules and regulations that we can't even freely express ourselves on a lifestyle that we do not like. He forbade us from taking care of our own medical. We should have challenged him the same way Democrats are challenging Trump. But instead, we're debating whether Trump is really mean or not. Stop this. The spirit of liberalism is against your spirit. They will never compromise. They only want to win. We want to make them our friends. They're not your friends, folks. It's like World War II. It's like the president sending an envoy to negotiate with Hitler about the Jews. Sending him to talk about how mean you are to the Jews. How tough. It's not fair you're so mean on Europe. Hitler. Can we just talk about that? We all want to get along. No, we had to send the 101st Airborne to talk to Hitler. We had to send the 97th Airborne, 92nd Airborne to talk to Hitler. We had to send Patton to talk to Hitler. Where's our Patton today? We're too afraid of being called mean for defending our nation and our culture. They want you to think that we are a racist nation. America's not. How can you be a racist nation if you got a black president? That's stupid and foolishness. So why would you argue with somebody like that? Let's stop dealing with liberals, folks. I was a good liberal. This is me. Out the military, being discharged for medical. I was injured. I'm 129 pounds in. I got my afro. I'm taking Swahili in school. I'm learning how to be a military. I'm running the black student unions. I know what a liberal is. A liberal's job is to confuse you until they can rule you. To a liberal, a compromise, notice it's not with Pelosi and Schumer. A compromise is giving you nothing of what you want, and you're coming closer and closer to what they want. They just want you to give a little bit. Now they're saying, just cut, let's open the rest of the government up and we'll talk about the border after that. What do you get for that? What do you get for that? Okay, we're going to give you what you want and hope you give us what we want. That's not a compromise. And in a Kavanaugh hearing, Flake took their compromise. We're going to keep it open 7 more days until we can get all the hearings from the FBI. What did we get for that? Nothing. We gave them, and they gave us nothing. That's a liberal compromise. Stop compromising. If you compromise on your principles, if you compromise on your belief, you don't have any. Liberals don't compromise on their beliefs. And their beliefs are the opposite of yours. I was a good liberal, folks. I worked for congressmen. I was a political science major at Berkeley. I'm telling you, you can never compromise. You can hope and pray they wake up, but you can't even wake up a man because they are pretending to be asleep. Don't forget, they know what a wall will do. They know what lowering taxes will do. They know what making America the biggest art producer will do. They know what taking control of our schools will do. They don't want what it will do. And I know it's hard for you nice, decent people to think, who would not want that? Slave masters will not want that. Slave masters will not want you to educate your children on your culture. Slave masters will not want you to be in charge of your medical. Slave masters will not want you to retire with money in your pocket. Slave masters do not want crime to be reduced because you won't need them. So yes, there are people evil enough to take your money to abuse you. Yes, there are people evil enough to educate your children to fail. This had better be us against them, folks. Liberalism is to be defeated, never to be compromised with. That's my opinion. What's yours? Email me, masonweaver@masonweaver.com or clarenceamason@clarenceamason.com. Get the book, The 7 Principles of Success. My new book comes out January the 15th. If you pre-order before that date, when you got a few days left, if you pre-order before that date, you get an extra additional bonus of my book, The Rope. ClarenceAMason.com, new book. Order that book today. You got 3 or 4 more days left to get the advanced book with it. So, folks, stay right or be left. We're not going to sit here and debate with liberals any longer. We're going to make America great again, whether they like it or not. Take care. God bless you.